Well, from the government's perspective, the resumption of pumping is a very welcome and positive development. But it is also going to be a very long haul unless the salvors are successful in getting the bolster pump to work. It looks like we've got a window of about 5 days of good weather to remove the remaining 1,200 odd tonne of oil on board. Frankly, I'd be a lot more comfortable if we're getting a good sort of 10 tonne an hour rate out of that pump for me to be more confident that we're out of the woods on this environmental crisis. It's good news that the pipe leak in the engine room has been identified and fixed, and the work to repair the leak in one of the engine room doors is being attended to. The longer that stern section can be kept afloat, the better our chances of being able to get a successful completion of the oil recovery off the vessel. In visiting the vessel this morning, it was good to see of no significant new oil coming from the ship, and it's also welcome news that the number of reports of additional dead birds is very much coming down to the odd one that's more likely to have died 2 weeks ago when the oil spill first worked. I'm also encouraged by the work of the salvors in not just being focused on recovering the oil from that port tank, but the preparatory work that is going on into both those engine room tanks and the starboard tank. My read of it is that the size of the engineering challenge to get the oil out of the starboard tank, of which there's about 330 tonnes, is going to be a very challenging exercise. The construction and design of the cofferdams to enable them to get access to get that oil out is now looming as one of the big challenges. The overall way that I would describe the mood in Tauranga is one of sort of nervous waiting. It's difficult to be able to make decisions on the economic assistance package, the long-term environmental recovery, until we've got a firm idea of whether we're going to be successful in preventing any further significant oil spills, and quite frankly that remains a fragile exercise with the condition of that vessel still being very marginal.